Alright, this is probably one of the best jumping events ever. Like 3x evolutions. It's pretty cool, so I really envy video tamers that they are gonna get these Digimons for free. But yeah, welcome back to another DMO update video. Today we've got a new update and it brings some new Digimons and some changes to certain maps in addition of the jumping events, the long awaited jumping events. And yeah, let's get started. So the first thing is gonna be the new Digimon, and it is my boy Omega Shoutmon. Now it's kinda sad because the way you obtain Omega Shoutmon is through cash campaigns, so yeah, it's kinda unfortunate. So the cash campaign already ended, so people already obtained Omega Shoutmon as far as I know. Whoever bothered to get Omega Shoutmon, because Omega Shoutmon is kinda weak, so yeah. So here's the wiki page for Omega Shoutmon. You can take a look at his stats and his skill damage and his skill cooldown. You can of course pause it and look at it as much as you want. But obviously 1.4k attack. He's kinda trash, not gonna lie. And to add insult to injury, he's ultimate. And it's actually very funny because Shoutmon itself is mega. So Omega Shoutmon is ultimate. Which means he can't use extreme evolution. In addition to that, he's data. Now that is actually true. Omega Shoutmon is data. Previously, cross Digimons didn't really have a level or anything, but I think recently or over a couple of months ago, actually I think it's over a year ago now, they updated the Digimon reference book and they actually added official levels to cross Digimons. And one of these levels, Omega Shoutmon, they gave him official attributes. So previously they were unknown because they didn't really have an official attribute. But now in the Digimon reference book, they have an official one, which is data, and their level is ultimate. Which, yeah, makes it really weird. You have Shoutmon, who's a mega and unknown, and then data and ultimate. So overall, Omega Shoutmon is pretty trash. Unfortunately, we don't have any in-game screenshots, but yeah, he's there, he's trash, he's cash campaign. Let's move on. Next is some changes to Yokohama Village and Silver Lake. For a start, they seem to remove the unnecessary quests outside of Yokohama Village and Silver Lake. I would assume the quests at Western Village and Oil Refinery, these were pretty useless, but it seems to be still there. As you can see, the Digivice quest still have some really outdated and trash quests. But yeah, according to the changelog, they changed some unnecessary quests, in addition of increasing the XP gain from tutorial quests and from some Silver Lake quests. In addition to some changes to Shinjuku digital area map. Well, the changes are kinda complicated and long, so I'm not gonna edit it in. I'm gonna just open the page and read it to you. Some of them. For a start, Google's random box will now drop from the daily quests that require you defeating boss dungeons at Shinjuku and digital area. So basically Gallantmon and Vajramon. And my Shoutmon is dead. There it is, the Google's random box. From the quest to defeat Vajramon and the quest to defeat Gallantmon. Next, they added some seal drops from defeating the bosses in digital area. Digimon, Megadramon, and Zukiaomon will now drop their respective seals. In addition of that, the items, the headset and goggles drop from defeating normal enemies has been changed to headset box and goggles box. In addition of a very long changes and items, it's kinda complicated. I don't know how to actually show it. As you can see, some also drop location of items. It's like very complicated. It's hard for me to show all that. And yeah, finally the drop of the random Google's box and random Shinjuku and Digital World, what they drop, the random list and whatnot. And yeah, this is all the new content. Let's move on to the new events. So the first event is Barbamon X double stats. I don't know why. Just randomly Barbamon, did he not get a double stats when he was released? I honestly don't know, but for some reason Barbamon is gonna be double stats alongside Omega Shoutmon. So both will be double stats until the 19th of April 2022. Next is a jumping event. So basically how it works, I've already showcased it many times, but basically when you create a new character and you do not skip the tutorial, you'll be able to get items that will level up your tamer immediately to level 60 instead of getting one of the 3 Digimons. And these Digimons are Gallantmon, Dynasmon, and Vydramon. In addition of getting some reward for levels, so let's check the reward out. So this is the initial items that you get. Next, for your tamer to level up 65, this is the item you get, and then 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, and finally 100. Next is rewards for your Digimon. Here is the reward for level 25 Digimon, then level 41, 65, level 80, level 90, and level 100. Next is another jumping related event. So this one seems to only work for jumping tamers. When you create a new character, you will have a quest from these NPCs, but obviously it's only for jumping events, so you won't really see it. But you can get the jumping coupon. It's a daily quest that will ask you to kill enemies from any map except Yokohama Village. Again, only for jumping tamers, that will give you the item required to craft any of these. So depending on what Digimon you choose, you can choose the box which will give you the X antibody. So basically, if you choose Gallantmon, then you will get Gallantmon X. If you choose Gallantmon, it will give you Dynasmon X, and if you chose Vidramon, it will give you Alforce Vidramon X. Next, we have the level 60 quest content. So it seems that they have revamped the tutorial quests in this event, or I have no idea, but this seems it's a lot of complicated quests to do. So all I'm gonna tell you is follow these quests. Make sure you do these quests. This is a jumping quest which will make things much easier for you. You can see, and it even gives you like side vice, 30 days, and a whole bunch of items. So make sure you do these quests. And it seems that the event is just big, so there's literally 2 pages. So yeah, I think that's everything for the jumping event. Let's move on to the normal events. Actually, there is one more thing left for the jumping event. So if you invited a friend of yours and you take a screenshot with that friend, you both can get rewarded. So this is the item that you both will get. Of course, then your friend will get the better reward. It's similar to the old recommended event of some sort. Actually, it's not similar at all, but it's basically how it works is you just get your friend and you take a screenshot together, your new friend, and you both will get some items. Next is another quest only for jumping tamers, and it is from Yoshima over there, I think. And yeah, the quest will ask you to collect some items from, actually you get the items from the tutorial quests, and when you get all the item and you finish the quest, this item you will get in addition of getting a free level 5 egg exchange. And this is a full list of the Digimons that you can exchange it with. Next we have is a burning time event thingy. So during this time, the 500% will be 1000%, which is good for leveling. And the event period is from the 22nd of March until the 5th of April 2022. Next is a welcome back gift for tamers who haven't logged in since the 11th of December 2021. Will receive all these items, and the event period is from right now, 22nd of March, until the 19th of April. So if you haven't logged in since then, make sure you log in before the 19th of April to claim the items. And yeah, let's move on to the next one, because we're finally done with the jumping event stuff. That was long. Now finally the events for all the tamers, as you can see. Now the event period is from the 22nd of March until the 5th of April, and the first quest is a daily. The first one is a daily quest from Tentomon, and it will ask you to collect 30 items from Spiral Mountains, from any Digimon in Spiral Mountain, and when you complete it, you will get compensation for development support. I don't know why that is the name, but this is the item that you can get from that box. This looks kinda creepy. Next is another daily quest from Taichi, and it will ask you to collect 30 certification stamps from any mob in any map except Yokohama Village. And the quest will reward you with a stamped paper, which you can use to craft some items from mat. This item that you can craft. Now there is also 2 boxes. Now I want to tell you to ignore the description. It says boxes that contain items that can open up to Dynasmon X, and this one, items up to Alforce Vidramon X. They have the wrong description. Ignore that. There is no free Dynasmon X for us old players or recurring players. Ignore the description. It's a bug apparently. But the box will give you these items, and the recover failed resolution will give you these items. Of course, the best item here is Hatchback Cap level 5 and the reinforced Digiclone Cube, but obviously this is much better. Next is another quest from Gekomon, and it's called It's Literally Spring Now, and you need to collect another 30 items from any mob in any map except Yokohama Village. You know the drill by now, and when you finish it, you will get random box. This is the item that you can get from that box. Next is the login time reward. This is the item you can get every day in addition to items from the weekends. And with that, that is basically the update. And yeah, Shotmo looks happy. With that, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe for more DMO content, and I will see you all in the next video.